A very good afternoon, and this is our 2014 on the 64 registered plate. It's a lady owner and she's a VW Golf 1.4 160 brake horsepower DSG 7-speed automatic petrol GT line spec with probably the best colour you can get the car in. It's in white, as you can see, with a black soft top and glass heated rear window. It's got front and rear parking sensors and these lovely GT line polished and black alloy wheels with matching Bridgestone tyres all round. The vehicle comes with 2 keys and a full book pack and is available with finance and free UK delivery. Also available is a comprehensive insurance for 5 days for you and another driver should you qualify, so that's 5 days free comprehensive insurance, and she's available with part exchange. So with part exchange, you telephone or email through to us the details of your current car and I will look at it personally and get back to you as quick as possible, usually within a few hours, but sometimes almost immediately. Just depends if I'm on the laptop when you do send an email. But there you go. This is a 64 plate GT line edition with 8,500 miles, just a smidgen under 8,400 in fact. And she's available with PCP and HP finance options are available. Our website has a finance calculation table, which if you click into it, you'll be able to adapt the payment to suit your deposit and term. But you can go up to 5 years with it, and the payment on a PCP on our finance example is just over £200 monthly for the vehicle. Considering that she's covered 8,500 miles and considering she would have been well over £25,000 new, the price that we have marked the vehicle to is reflective of its age and mileage and ownership and condition. So she has got these lovely 17-inch polished alloys. I think they're 17s, forgive me if they're 18s. Let me just have a quick look and I see a marker. Sorry, they're 18-inch wheels, Bridgestone tyres in fantastic condition. There's no damage to the wheels, I'm glad to say, no corrosion, no curbing. Inside the car there's no obnoxious smells, no pet or cigarette smoke, there's no windscreen chips or smoke cracks. I don't think we've touched the car up, have we? I don't think we have. I think it's pretty good, decent all-round condition. We've got the front fog lights, headlamps. You've got electric heated wing mirrors with indicators in them. You've got Alcantara and half leather seating. Both front seats are height adjustable. You've got a wind deflector in the boot for when you have the roof down and you want to travel at high speed. Just prevents a lot of the buffeting you sometimes get with convertibles. These lovely LED backlight units, rear parking sensors, front parking sensors I've shown you. I'll just briefly take you into the boot. As to be expected, it's a boot which befits a convertible. So if you wanted a bigger boot, this is not for you, but it will fit. I would say certainly one good suitcase and another suitcase plus small bags. So it's enough to go away for a week or two's holiday in the UK or into Europe, France and Spain, etc. You have got the option to fold the seats through. Both of the seats, rear seats, will fold through, so you do get some extra carrying capacity. And that's a very straightforward, you can see there on the side, I'm just going to go into it, just pull that back and that folds, well that releases the seat and you just basically push it through from here or go into the back of the car and just bring it forward. There's your wind deflector in its nice bag, and under there you've got a spare wheel, so you do get a spare wheel with the car. It's still covered by Volkswagen's warranty until towards the end of next year, 2017. But from whichever angle you look at this car, it does look absolutely gorgeous. So it's 2014 on a 64 plate. Just take you in the car for a moment and just to tell you straight away that the fit and finish of this vehicle inside is exceptional for a mass-produced vehicle, because we sometimes forget with Golfs they are mass-produced. But the attention to detail, I'm very, very impressed with this car. They've even put a carpet type effect inside the door pockets where you would store things like coins or pens, pencils, cameras, mobile phones, so you'll get no rattling around other than from your articles that you've put in there, but you get no vibration on the door card. Even down to electric windows, look at that, they're so particular. They've got their own polished aluminium end pieces. There's your heated electrically operated wing mirrors. You've got your unlock and lock on the doors, auto headlamps, and these gorgeous leather, half leather Alcantara seats. You've got, I think, a darkened, yeah, that's sort of black headlining. The roof goes down in under 20 seconds. 8,500 miles, 8,400 miles, 7-speed DSG gearbox with a Tiptronic option. Maybe if we just hop in, pardon me for the rather muddied paper mat, if you've seen that, my apologies. I normally like to put a fresh mat in, but I've just forgot to do that, so forgive me. So downshift and upshift for the gearbox if you have it in the manual mode. There's your mileage, 8,410. There's a DAB display. If we put it into reverse for a moment, that's just telling us, that extra bleep is just telling us that we've got the door open and I've engaged reverse gear. So if I just close the door, that should go off, it does. So then you've got the reverse of the rear, just the little marker tells you where you're up to with the reverse. Dual zone climate control. Just turn it down to about 21, should be quite comfortable. 21, air conditioned of course. Smoker's pack, but it hasn't been used, I'm glad to say. You could use that as a 12-volt power charger, I suppose. Gearbox, it's this legendary DSG gearbox, superb. Console there for, I think, a cup holder, etc. There's your roof mechanism operation, we'll show you that in a moment. USB and AU exports. That's going to probably be a slide, yes, that's a sliding adjustable front armrest. We've got two cables. Maybe if I just put them on the seat and show you. Two cables for mobile devices, iPods, iPhones, and most mobile phones, I guess. We've got the book pack, we've got the two keys, but she's just a very, very, very nice vehicle. So if I just demonstrate to you in a moment, I'll just show you the, forgot to mention the other benefits of the steering wheel. You've got the mute for the radio if you're talking through to someone in the car or on the telephone. Once you've got your phone, which I've got connected up, let me just connect my phone up. David's iPhone, is it going to connect? Trying to connect, let's hope it does. There we go, connected with David's iPhone. So that's my iPhone SE connected to the vehicle. And you can store up to 4 other phones to the vehicle. So you maybe your wife, husband, son or daughter, etc., best friend, or just have your own phone in there, but you can store up to 4 phones. There's your cruise control, and then that's your menu for the telephone and other functions through the car's computer. It's a leather steering wheel with the brushed aluminium piece here, which is just zoom back and show you. Very, very nice indeed. So let's just move into the gearbox for one more time. So it's bring the lever in, down into, let's go into drive for D, and you'll see on the display you've got D for D to drive 1. Move it to manual, and then you basically either move it up through the, I've moved it, sorry, I've jumped ahead, that's in your drive automatic. Move across to the left, and you can either move it backwards and forwards on the lever, on the shift itself, or you can use the Tiptronic controls supplied extra with the vehicle. Now what I would suggest is that you leave it in automatic for most of your driving, just move it into neutral, and when you've got bad weather or you want to gain a little bit of extra acceleration, then just slip it into manual. I haven't tried it myself, but I guess you would only have to touch the paddles here, sorry, not the pedals, the paddles. Touch the paddles on the steering wheel, and I guess it will put it into manual mode for you. So you've got the best of the two-system gearbox, really. And you've mentioned, I think it's DAB radio, which is good, and it's a CD slot there. And you've got the USB and AUX ports. So to put the roof down, you just basically, I think we're going to go forwards with it and press it down there. The windows will come down, and there's the roof going down. And then if I just put the windows down and jump out the car, show you the car with the roof down. I'm just mindful not to disturb the video, otherwise I'll have to start it again. So we've been established 21 years in 2017, and justifiably proud of our long reputation and establishment. We have 5-star customer reviews on Facebook, and we do recommend that you watch, or sorry, not watch, but listen to what we have to say on the video. But please go and visit the Facebook page, where you'll be able to read all the customer reviews for Cheshire Cars. So that's our 2014 64 plate Golf 1.4 TSI 160 brake horsepower GT line automatic petrol with just 8,400 miles. She's ready to go. She's awaiting her new owner. The spring and summer just around the corner. I'm sure she'll delight you, and you'll be suitably impressed with the performance and turn of speed. So there you go, that's the car from the rear. Do get in touch with us. We'd be happy to take any questions or any further information you may have about the car, or about finance or part exchange. Very, very simplistic people to get hold of. We're open 7 days a week. We just ask that at the weekends you telephone ahead before you travel. Thanks very much, and have a wonderful day.